Welcome or welcome back. Today we're diving into my suitcase secrets. 5 quirky must-haves that may be totally unnecessary for you, but are absolute essentials for me. These babies may hog space, but trust me, they're worth it. If you decide these things may be essential or helpful to you, you can check out the affiliate links in this description below. The cost to you won't change, but it will help our channel out. I'm a travel agent that specializes in Disney, Universal, and cruise vacations. Since I've been to almost all the places I book, I travel often and I travel with my family often. Speaking of traveling often with my family, did you know you can become a member of our channel and access members-only videos? Click the link below to learn more. Okay, now on to what you came for, the totally unnecessary things I absolutely must bring on our travels. First up is my trusty giant green diffuser that's as extra as it gets. It's gigantic, it's bright green, and it looks like a hand, but it works really, really well and fast. And when I bring this along, I know my curly hair is going to look great, even if it's in the Floridian heat and humidity. Next is this travel espresso maker by Outin. If my family and I are staying in a hotel, we're going to be bringing this along. Most of the hotels we stay in have some kind of in-room coffee maker, but have you ever looked inside those? They aren't cleaned often, and a quick YouTube search will tell you that people use them for things other than coffee, which definitely will affect your morning coffee taste if it hasn't been cleaned properly. Bottom line, they give me the ick. Also, I don't want to have to go down to the lobby in my jammies or out of the hotel in search of the nearest Starbucks to find that essential morning caffeine. And this solves that problem for me. Outin sent this nano press to me to review, and I have to say, I love it. I bought an AeroPress to use before, and while it works great, you still have to heat the water up in some way, and that's a pita for me. With the Outin Nano Press, you just pour the water in, load your espresso, and you're ready to go. As an added bonus, the Nano Press works with Nespresso pods. I'm not a coffee pod person typically because of the waste, but Nespresso pods can be recycled. If you go on their website, you can order a mail-in bag for free. Before we go on a trip, we buy the pods and pack a mailer bag. Then before we leave the mailer bag with the hotel's outgoing mail. The pods are convenient to pack and look less sketchy than a bag of coffee grounds. I also like to use this little guy at home to make iced lattes, which not only keeps me from having to go out to get a latte, it also helps me save my shekels so that I can go on more adventures. Okay, now if we're staying at an Airbnb or rental house, I like to bring a scented candle with me. I like to light a candle with a special scent while we're on vacation. Of course, make sure you're following the host's house rules regarding candles. If they don't allow them, then skip this tip. At the end of our trip, I bring it back, and while we're home and experiencing those post-vacation blues, I light the candle, and it just brightens my mood a little and reminds me of our vacation. This candle is from my favorite company, Naturalite in Duluth. I'll put a link down below. The next thing I bring with, you may have seen before if you follow this channel, and that's our bummer bag and medkit. These two are like my travel security blankets, ready to tackle unexpected bumps in the road and fight the monsters under the bed. They help my stress and anxiety levels, knowing that if a problem occurs, I can probably fix it fast without having to navigate a new city or pay a premium price. If you'd like a tour of either of these, I will leave a link below to those videos. And finally, the last thing I bring is some kind of game we can play as a family during downtimes or while we're waiting for a meal at a restaurant or on a cruise. I find it's a great way for us to connect as a family and kill time without being on screens. And that's all 5. I hope these travel treasures spark some inspiration for your next adventure. Drop a comment below and tell me what your must-have travel extras are. I hope you travel well and travel safely. Thanks for watching.